Hi, it's me, Star. It is currently Christmas Eve and it is really, really late at night when I'm filming this, but I really wanted to film it because I'm planning on doing another video tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. Well, actually, technically that's today already, but whatever. I've been wanting to film this video for like a week now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I was kind of leaning over a little bit. Sorry. It was like hurting my side, so I'm sitting up now. But anywho, what I wanted to talk about is actually some Mandela effects. Some of you may know what that is. You've probably seen some videos on YouTube about these, but I'm going to be doing like Christmas related ones. So yeah, get ready for that. But first, I want to do a little mini haul because I went shopping with my dad like a few days ago and I wound up getting a few other things for Christmas. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys that stuff real quick. Let me just move my notes that I made for this video about the Mandela stuff. So I can show you guys the stuff that I got for Christmas. I know I already made a video where I showed like all the stuff I got for my 22nd birthday, and a few things that I got for Christmas already. But these are just a few things that I got like more recently. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to show you is, well, I kind of considered it kind of like a Christmas present. It's actually candy, and it's all gone now because I already ate it. But it was this. This was one of the things I got. It was Kit Kat Duos, king size, mint and dark chocolate. I loved this. I love Kit Kats. And I love dark chocolate, and I also really like mint flavored stuff, so yeah, this was like 3 of my favorite things all wrapped in one pretty much. Loved it. We'll definitely get this again. I thought it was really, really good. Oh, and speaking of Mandela effects, real quick, I just want to shout out, I swear I remember there being a dash in between Kit and Cat. Do any of you remember there being a dash in between the 2 words? If you do, let me know in the comments below. I don't know. See, some people say they remember dash, others say like, no, there was never a dash. Personally, I remember there being a dash, and for a while when I first found out about this, it really, really bugged me because I love Kit Kats. Like, this is one of my favorite types of candy. And I swear when I was younger, I specifically remember there being a dash in between Kit and Kat, but I don't know. If any of you guys remember there being a dash, let me know, because I remember there being a dash. But anyways, moving on to the next thing. Oh, and if you haven't tried these, if you can get your hands on one of these, I recommend you trying it. Really good. Really glad I got that. Okay, so the next thing I got was this. The Annabelle movies, all 3 of them, in a collector's set. Yeah, Annabelle 3 film collection. And the cover, it looks so creepy. Oh my god. If you haven't seen any of these movies, like the Annabelle movies, I definitely recommend them. Unless you don't like scary movies, then I probably wouldn't watch them because they are really, really creepy, but I like scary movies, so yeah. If you don't know what Annabelle is about, basically, it's just this doll that's like, I want to say possessed, but I don't know if that's really the right term for it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's basically just about a doll that, if you have the doll Annabelle, or if you go around her, like bad things happen. I don't know. You'd have to watch the movies. If you like scary movies, go watch these because they're really good. And if you really want to know more about Annabelle, she is a real doll and she's actually a Raggedy Ann doll. You can go look her up, like on Google or whatever. Like, I would go look it up if you're interested to know more about that. Because, yeah, it's creepy, but it's also really interesting. Anywho, the last thing I got, I only got 3 things. And I know I was kind of rambling about these, but definitely recommend these if you like scary movies. And if you want to know what Annabelle is, like the story and all that, like go look it up. It's crazy. But anywho, this is the 3rd thing that I got, and the last thing I got. It is a Christmas sweater that is like white and fuzzy. I'm actually wearing a Christmas sweater right now, if you can't tell, but it's pink. This is my old Christmas sweater. It has snowflakes on it, and then like a cat wearing a Santa hat, and a red bow. Sorry, I'm trying to lean back so you guys can see it a little. Don't mind the mess on my bed. I still have birthday stuff and crap like on my bed that I haven't found a place for yet. But yeah, that's my Christmas sweater, my old one. I decided I wanted to wear it for Christmas Eve, and that is a piece of my hair. Sorry about that. And yeah, it's just pink and it has snowflakes on it and a little kitty wearing a Santa hat, a red bow. I think it's super cute. Also, I love cats, so definitely a cat person. And it has like white, it's kind of white and fuzzy around the ends of the cuffs and on the bottom there. And up here at the top. Yeah. I got this sweater like a few years ago. I think it's really, really cute. Got it because it's my favorite color, pink, and it also has my favorite animal on it. I love cats. But this is my new Christmas sweater that I just got, and I plan on wearing it on Christmas Day. And like I said, it's white and fuzzy, and it has the face of a polar bear on it. I think it is so cute, and I cannot wait to wear it. It still has the tag on it, but yeah. I'll be taking that off of there whenever I put this on, obviously. But yeah, and it's so soft. I love this sweater, and I cannot wait to wear it. I'm so glad I got it. I think it is so cute and so Christmassy. I love it. Also, that's another thing that I like to wear a lot of is white. So, yeah. So that is everything that I got. That was my little mini Christmas haul. Sorry about rambling. But anyways, now I'm going to get into the really interesting part of this video. The Christmas Mandela effects. Hang on. Ooh, oh gosh. Okay. So, Mandela effect, I'm just gonna go over what it is first real quick before I get into the Christmas stuff. Basically, Mandela effect, for those of you who don't know what a Mandela effect, which, I don't think I've really met anyone who doesn't know what one is at this point, because there's been a lot of videos like made about this, like on YouTube and stuff. But if you don't know what a Mandela effect is, basically it is a false memory, pretty much. I have like the definition on Google up on my screen right now. I'm gonna read what it says. It says a false memory is a psychological phenomenon where a person recalls something that did not happen, or that something happened differently from the way it actually happened. Pretty much. So basically, basically the Mandela effect is where people have like a false memory of things happening that didn't actually happen, or of things being different than the way they remembered. Kind of like this, what I was talking about with the Kit Kat, like there being a dash. I specifically remember there being a dash in Kit Kat, but no, apparently there's not. I find it really crazy. But anywho, yeah, that's basically all a Mandela effect is. It's just like false memories of where people just remember things being different than the way they actually are, or where people remember specific events happening and they didn't actually happen. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But anywho, I took some notes. I had kind of a hard time finding this stuff, but I took like some notes of some Christmas Mandela effects. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into that now. I have my notes right here in this little notebook. Sorry if my handwriting isn't the best, but you know, whatever. Oh, and you like my notebook? Really cute. It's like purple and soft and it has like a crown on it. Princess crown. Because I'm a princess. Anywho. On with the Mandela effects. Okay. So the first one that I have written down has to do with the classic poem, The Night Before Christmas. I'm sure many of you have probably read that story, or at least know of that poem. Did I say story? I meant poem. But anywho, okay, we all know like Santa's reindeer, right? Yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Okay, well, actually, apparently, Donner and Blitzen is not right. Apparently, their names are Dunder and Blixen. Like, what the heck? When I first heard that, I was just like, no, that is not how I remember their names being. I remember their names being Donner and Blitzen, but apparently their names are Dunder and Blixen. Crazy, right? I don't know. What do you guys remember their names being? Let me know, because I just find that really, really crazy. Okay. And then I have 2 more Mandela effects that have to do with that poem. The next one is, okay, there's like a line in the poem where it says, "The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap." Yeah. Well, apparently it doesn't say settled down. Apparently now it says had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, which to me sounds really weird. Like, that is not how I remember that poem going at all. I know, because I used to have it read to me when I was little every year on Christmas Eve, and that is not how I remember it. I remember it saying had just settled down, not had just settled our brains. Like, no, that doesn't sound right to me. Sorry, I had like a feather on my jeans. But that does not sound right to me at all. It just sounds weird, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that goes in that poem. But anywho, okay, now there's one more Mandela effect for this poem, and it's at the very end. I'm sure those of you who know the poem will probably recognize this line, obviously. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Well, apparently it's not Merry Christmas. Apparently it says Happy Christmas, which doesn't really make that much sense to me. Like, who says Happy Christmas? Everyone says Merry Christmas. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of crazy. I had to include that in here. I don't say Happy Christmas. I say Merry Christmas, and everyone I know says Merry Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. I remember that poem so vividly because like I said, I had it read to me every year on Christmas Eve when I was little, and that is not how I remember it going. But anyways, okay. The next one is about the North Pole. Okay, so we all know the North Pole as, you know, where Santa lives, right? Where he has his workshop and his elves live there and his reindeer, and they're all working there and living there, making toys for all the good little girls and boys out there in the world to deliver on Christmas Eve, right? Well, and we all remember it being like a big snowy landmass. At least that's how I remember it. Like, am I right? Well, no. Apparently, I found this so shocking when I heard this. Apparently, the North Pole isn't a big snowy landmass. Apparently, it's just ocean. Like, what? Crazy. Like, I just find that so crazy, and I even just looked it up like a few minutes ago. North Pole, like I googled it and I looked it up. It's just ocean. And that is not how I remember it. I don't know. Maybe that's not a Mandela effect. Maybe that's just climate change. I don't know, but I still find it really crazy and kind of hard to believe. But yeah, who knows? Okay. On to the next Mandela effect. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about are Christmas trees. Okay, so everyone, I'm pretty sure, is familiar with Christmas trees, right? Yeah. You put them up, you hang ornaments and lights and garland on them, you put presents underneath them. I know sometimes when I was little, sometimes I used to like crawl up underneath the tree and kind of like look up and just look at the lights, and it was so pretty. Oh my god. Childhood memories. But anyways, apparently there is this thing where Christmas trees can be put upside down. Yeah, you heard me right. Upside down Christmas trees. Apparently that's a thing, and apparently that's been going on for, I don't know, I guess a while, but I have never ever heard of upside down Christmas trees. Not ever. I always remember like Christmas trees being, like duh, like a normal tree, standing like right side up, not upside down, hanging from the ceiling. Like that just seems a little silly to me. Because, I mean, plus you're supposed to put your presents like underneath the Christmas tree. Like, why would you hang a Christmas tree upside down? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't think it makes any sense. I don't know. Have any of you ever heard of an upside down Christmas tree? Or have you ever seen one, like, in real life, I don't know. Let me know, because I've never heard of that until, like, recently. And I just find it really crazy. But yeah. And okay. This next one actually has to do with a Christmas movie. And it's actually one of my favorite Christmas movies, like, ever. And I actually just watched it, like, a few nights ago. It is the movie A Christmas Story. And if any of you don't know what that is, I recommend you looking it up, and if you can like find it, I would get it and watch it, because it's a really, really good movie. It is a classic. And I don't know, maybe ask if some of you are younger and you haven't heard of that movie, like maybe ask your parents or your grandparents about it. Maybe, I'm sure they'll probably know what it is. It's called A Christmas Story, and it's about this little boy who wants a BB gun for Christmas, and everyone is saying no, like, basically, like, they don't want him getting one because they don't want him shooting his eye out. Yeah, that's basically what it's about. It's a really funny movie, though, and it's a definite Christmas classic. One of my favorite movies. But anyways, yeah, apparently there is a Mandela effect around it, and I literally just heard about this, like, just a little while ago. when I was looking up Mandela effects for Christmas stuff, and when I, like, heard this, or read it, whatever, when I discovered this Mandela effect, I was just like, what? Like, I have been watching this movie since I was little, and I do not remember this. Apparently, okay, there's a scene, if you haven't seen the movie, there's a scene where, oh, and the little boy's name is Ralphie, by the way. There's a scene in it where he's like in a bunny suit. It's like this pink bunny suit. It's really funny. But yeah, apparently there is another scene in that movie where he's dressed up as a turkey. I do not remember ever seeing that. Like, all I remember is him being in a bunny suit, not dressed. I do not remember him ever being dressed up in a turkey suit at any point in that movie. I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, that's the Mandela effect for that movie. Again, if you haven't seen it, or you don't know what it is, go look it up or go ask like an older relative. I'm sure they'll know what it is. They can tell you about it. It's a really good movie. And yeah, if you can like get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend watching it because it's really good. But yeah, apparently there's a scene where he dresses up as a turkey, or he's in a turkey suit. I don't know. I do not recall ever seeing a scene like that, and I have been watching this movie since I was little. I don't know. But anywho, the last Mandela effect, Christmas-related Mandela effect, I cannot talk, I'm sorry, that I want to talk about is apparently there is now an island called Svalbard. I don't know. I'm probably butchering it. But, yeah. It's an island that wasn't there, like, on the maps or globes before. But now, apparently, it's a real island. It's a real place. And when I looked it up, well, it looked like it was like right between the North Pole, which again is apparently just ocean now. Still think that's really crazy. And Finland. So, yeah. And I don't know. It's like I've never heard of that place. Like when I was going to school, never heard of that place, and then here recently I just heard about it and I thought it was so crazy. Like, how is it possible for a island to not exist, okay, and then all of a sudden come into existence? Like, that does not make any sense. I don't know, but apparently it is a real place. And it has polar bears. Like, there's polar bears and other animals there. I think there's like walruses and some birds, like Arctic birds. I don't know. I don't really know what all animals, well, Arctic birds there are. I don't know the names of them. I mean, I just know about polar bears and walruses and yeah. And and apparently the polar bears are the iconic symbol of Svalbard, which, I mean, that's cool. Like, I like polar bears, so I just thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, and apparently they also have their own subspecies of reindeer there called Svalbard reindeer. I don't know. Like, and apparently they've been living there for, I think, when I looked it up, I think it said they've been living there for about over 3,000 years, 300 years, something like that. I don't know, or 1,000. I don't know, something like that. You can look it up. Like, I am not joking. This is a real place. You can look it up for yourself if you want to. And also there is a Santa mailbox there. So yeah. Apparently Santa is there. And there's actually a mine where apparently some guy called Santa, I don't know, Santa Claus lives in the mine. It's an old mine there. And I actually watched a video on it, and I'll probably put like a card, or leave a link to it in the description box down below. It's this video by this guy. I just found it like on YouTube and I watched it because I was kind of curious about it. And in the video, like, that mine looked really, really sketchy. But yeah, apparently some guy named Santa lives there. I guess Santa Claus lives there. I don't know. I just find it really weird. But yeah. If you want to go check out that video, I'll try to leave like a link down in the description box, or I'll put like a card. I forgot which side that shows up on, but I'll put like a card that links to it, and you guys can go watch that video. I don't know. I thought it was a little weird, but I watched the whole thing though. Like, I don't know if I would go in that place because it looked really like kind of sketchy. I don't know. But yeah. Anywho, that is all of the Christmas Mandela effects that I was able to find. I don't know, there may actually be more, but they're just really hard to find. Regular Mandela effects are not hard to find, but Christmas ones are hard to find. I don't know. And also, I haven't seen very many like Christmas Mandela effect videos on YouTube, so I figured, hey, like, what the heck, like, I'll make one. Hope it's not boring or anything. But yeah, that was my Christmas Mandela effect. Like, that was all the ones I was able to find. Yeah, if you guys can, like, find any more, like, let me know if any of you have heard of, like, upside down Christmas trees, or if you remember, I don't know, like, if you remember a part in that Christmas movie, A Christmas Story, if you've seen it, like, if you remember him dressing up as a turkey at any point, let me know about that, because personally, I don't remember it. I don't know. Also, let me know if any of you remember there being a dash in Kit Kat, because I really remember there being a dash. And I'm not the only one who remembers that. So, yeah. Anywho, I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to end it here because I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. My last video was like really, really long, but that's because I had a lot of stuff. Yeah, like I was doing my Christmas / what I got for my 22nd birthday haul, and I had a lot of stuff. So yeah, until next time, may God bless you, and may you have a beautiful day, and peace. Also, Merry Christmas, because it is Christmas Eve. Well, technically it's Christmas Day now, but it's like really late at night though. So, yeah. Merry Christmas, and see you later. Bye.